Hey guys, I'm doing this video like for the third time, and this time it's because they got a bit too long. So, uh, it's gonna be a very short video now because I pretty much already wrote the code, so I'm just gonna be going over it. We have a little example here for a tennis ball square, where Karel is supposed to make a little tennis ball square in this bottom left corner, and the code was originally, I'm actually gonna have to write this down. Wait, let us put this as a comment. And then the code originally was put ball, move, put ball, turn left, move, put ball, turn left, move, put ball. And then turn left, move, and then boop. Then remember, this is really important for when you start getting into other programs. The whole function start deal. So I'm gonna paste that. Oops. Got a bit carried away there. So now that you have your function start, parenthesis, really important. What I did here was that I compared how this snippet of code and this snippet up here will do the exact same thing. Oops, except that bottom one didn't turn left at the end. And there you go. This snippet of code down here and this snippet of code over here are going to do the exact same thing. As you can see there, it says that we did a nice job, because we did. And now I'm going to write down here, well, not to write down, I'm going to remove this so that it isn't a comment anymore. And now I'm going to play this code now, and it will do the exact same thing. This was just for me to emphasize the importance of functions in Karel, as well in JavaScript and many other programming language. As I said with Karel, it may be a silly little dog, but it helps your brain to start thinking in functions and variables and else and ifs and loops, and you get the idea. So that was my comparison. In the next assignment, we had to build a tower. Now here I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hide this as a comment. And I'm going to close that. Now this code over here, which, as I said, very important, function start. Wait. We're gonna cut this, paste it in here. And once we press run, oops. I accidentally pressed turn lower left. So Karel is going to move one step ahead and build a little ball tower. Now here, as you can notice, Karel had to turn left 3 times, thrice, because she does not know how to turn right automatically. And that's where functions come in place. I can remove these 3 lines of code by simply putting down function turn right, and then turn left. I can do it with the for loop. So oops. not go well. There we go. So now with these 2 lines of code, I can replace these 3, which may not look like a lot of change, but once you start getting into bigger programs and more complex programs, this little thing right here, oops, did not put the, what? Oh yeah, I forgot to say var. For these type of little things here, these are going to make the difference between your sanity staying intact and it not staying intact. So that's one way. That's like the way that the program was intended for it to run. But here I did another one that used a bit more stuff. It may look like more code, but in reality, there's not that much of a difference. You have your turn right, and you have your tower builder. Now, the thing about this is that it doesn't allow me to just make one tower, like compare these code thingies side by side. This one looks a bit more heavier than this one, but when we run it, Carol's going to do this same thing. She's going to build her tower, but she's going to come down and build another tower. These extra lines of code give us the possibility, oh yeah, in this little for loop, gives us the possibility of being able to loop the towers. So let's say I wanted to build a 3rd tower down there. I'm going to copy this for loop, paste it right there. I'm going to clean the indentation, and then I'm going to make... Ooh, wait, did I do something wrong there? Might be. So Kara's going to go, she's going to go, she's going to... Okay, yeah. Forgot to make her turn right again, I think. So this should work now. Oof. Maybe like that. Don't worry, guys. Debugging, repeating code, it's all part of the grind. That's the thing. Maybe if I just for A instead. Okay, now here's where the steps thingy comes in. So here Carol just finished turning right. And now she's going to move 3 times. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Oh yeah, it stops because, yeah, okay, yeah, no, the loop is okay, Jesus Christ. Then she's going to turn left. And then she's going to move again. And then she's going to move another time, I think. Wait, turn left, move, yeah, another time. And then I can just put tower B. And after doing that, she should be able to make 3 towers. Yep. So, in the main body, in the main function, okay, we got from 14 to 34. That's about 20 lines of code, right? But it allowed us to make 3 different stacks of towers, which if we went by this, I would pretty much have to do this. And it jumps from 44 to 71 lines of code with a turn right function. If the turn right didn't exist, you can add another 3 here, another, yeah, pretty much in all of these. So 3, 6, 9, an extra 9 lines of code. That will leave it from 45 to 80. that would be about 35 lines of code and repeating. Well, here, as I said, let's say that it's from 15 to 35, it's only 20. And it allows for way more looping. So now I'm going to jump into the almost last assignment, Primitive Karel, where what happens is that we have this function. Here, I actually made it out as if it were like an activity, but, well, the video got screwed. Point is, to make this pyramid, Karel would have to put a ball, and then move, then put a ball, and then move again, then put a ball, and then turn left. Then she's going to move, put another ball, turn left, move, put a ball, turn left 3 times because she cannot turn right. Then she's going to move again, turn left thrice again. Then she's going to move and put a ball. So what I did here instead was simplify all of that. So let's do the same comment thing again. Ooh. So we're going to surround this function by a comment symbol. And then I'm going to reveal this one. So what this does is that, first of all, the function b, this is just to not write put ball. Because whether or not you're lazy, you're probably going to want to save as much time while doing these things. So instead of writing put ball, I did this little function, so instead I would have to write b every time that I wanted to put down a ball. So yeah, there goes that. And then for function turn right, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. We need Karel to turn right. So what we're going to do here is that it's going to be really similar to this up here, but like I said previously, it's going to allow for looping. It's going to allow for repetitivity. So if I run the command, it's going to do the exact same thing as the other one did, with way less code and more repetitive potential. Now for the last thing that we have today, it's a little bit of debugging. I didn't touch this yet, but it shouldn't be too hard. So there is a bug in this program where Karel has to move through the door and end on the platform facing east. Pretty simple. We already have pretty much the code here, but if we try to run it, let's see what the issue is. Ooh. Yeah, Karel ends up on Avenue 5. No, Karel should be on Avenue 5, sorry. And she's on Avenue 3. So if we have to go back into the code and check where does it go wrong? Well, it goes wrong the second that she tries to turn right. Here. We don't need this move. We don't need her to turn right here. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to delete this move. And I'm also going to delete the turn left, because, yeah, it's pretty useless. So if I reset the code and click continue, she's going to be left at the entrance. So, first of all, don't think I forgot, function start, and then we're going to copy this, oops, paste it, and then we can delete all of this. Now here, Karel's going to have to move another 2 times. So move, move. And then after she moves 2 times, she's going to have to turn to the right again. So let's do this. We see the 3 turn left commands repeating, and we need another 3 turn left commands. So let's go ahead and write our turn right function. So turn left, and turn left. So now that we have that, we can clear this out, turn right, oops, And then down here where we needed it once again, we're gonna turn right. And then now what are we missing here? We need Karel to to move. And then after she moves and she is on the platform, we need her looking east. So we're gonna make her turn left. And after all is said and done, Karel will be on her platform looking to the east. Now, if you noticed here, something that I don't really like, there's a lot of double moves. So what can we do here? Write a function. I'm going to call it double step. Okay, not to be confused with dubstep. So I'm simply going to write move, move, and then I'm going to delete these two and change them for my D-step function. Same here. In fact, I'm going to delete all four of these. And D-step. Ooh, caps locked. D-step. And then program is smaller in terms of what you see. Oof, wait, something went wrong. Where did it go wrong? I mean, we are debugging for a reason. So she's going to turn left, move twice, turn right, move twice. That's where it is. She doesn't need to turn right here. Oops. Short once again, so another double step should do, I think. Yep, and that's where the actual... Ooh, we went up ahead this time. What's going on? Well, if we go back to how the original code looked, it should have had... Wait. I'm trying to see what the mistake here is, because the fact that two moves are a function shouldn't change how it flows out. So I'm going to change these for D step. And indent it properly. Change these two for D step. And indent it properly. And then these for D step. There we go. Debugging is always going to be there with any programming language whatsoever. You will spend 60-70% of your time working out what is wrong with your code. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's just the way it is. There's always going to be some mistake in your code. So, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe, share with anybody that you think has an interest in programming. Would be a really great help, and I'll see you tomorrow.